Hi, welcome to Hamstick. We are read. Hamstick. Delicioso. I think I might have you being louder than me. That's interesting. In an interesting change of events. Yeah. I'm waiting on my computer to work. Oh god, that was loud. I wouldn't be able to read chat, and I can't read chat whenever I'm reading. I've only got the one monitor. Oh no. Rat. Oh. Oh my god, it is so cold. Hi. I heard me. That was weird. Wait, is it that far behind? Oh no, I can hear it. Okay. Alright. I guess I still haven't gotten the notification about it on my phone to let me know that my mobile dashboard is available. And I would appreciate that since right, well, where? Here we go. Okay. We'll just oh, this is not this will work for now. God, that's so small. I'm not able to read that. Ooh. Nice. Mine has nobody watching, which is fine. Well, except for I'm kind of trying to gain viewers. That's like the big thing right now is getting the viewers. But it's fine. Clearly people are not prepared on this Wednesday. I almost chopped all my hair off today. Still thinking about it. I if my chin didn't go like this sometimes, from the side it looks fine from the front, but from the side it goes and and then my neck my neck is short. Oh yeah, no. My nose is so cute, but my neck is short and then my chin kind of does that sometimes. And so it looks like I ain't got no neck when my hair's cut short. Also, I totally had my bangs like all in my face earlier, and it was kind of cute. It was kind of cute. But also they're way too long for all that. And I don't know if I'm gonna cut them. Like, I don't know. Anyways, it's just things I've been thinking about today. Oh, yeah. See, I can't part. I can't part my hair down the middle. Ah, oh God. Oh no. Oh God. I forgot that. What is going on with my hair? Oh God. I forgot the stream's mirrored. Um, which is also why I can never point to the cat. There we go. There he is. I don't know how to make it do anything, but there's the cat. I think if people talk in chat, it greets them, and I think it welcomes new followers and stuff. I was told it would dance, but it didn't dance yesterday or Monday whenever I tried to make it dance. So, you know, Yeah. So sweet. But I guess we can jump into the meat of the stream. Yeah. We can check alchemy excursus. Excursus? Yeah, that. There we go. Oh, that was strange. Okay. Oh no, I cannot read chat from here. Well, oh well. That's fine. My computer's about to restart. That's what I was trying to like delay things for, but hi, whoever the other person in chat is. I would love to be able to see that, but I can't. Hmm. I will properly greet you whenever shoot, my computer turns on and I can actually read. Until that happens, we're gonna we're gonna read. Oh god. Is it just me or is it darker in here today? We're reading. I'm sorry, we're reading. Looks like a sort of index documenting all the known results of punch card alchemy combinations. This could be a convenient resource as you start to stumble on more useful card combinations. But ever since John started punching cards, you've been contemplating other ways this item manufacturing system could be put to use. In particular, if you obtain the code for any item at your disposal, you think you could theoretically send the code to John and he could make it himself. That is, if you can think of anything that would be worth sending him. Ah, smart. Very smart. Captchalogue Spurb server CD. You eject the disk and captchalogue the server CD. Oh. Well, that makes sense. God damn it. There is no code on this card. Yo, I don't think the generator's doing too hot. Way too hot. Oh. There goes the power. Oh, double face palm. John, wake up. Oh, that's loud. That's probably also very loud for everyone else. But, John's waking up. I'm gonna scream so that you can still hear me. Look, he's dreaming about gushers and, clouds and, guys in fedoras. And Jade? And pumpkins. Homeboy, I think you got a message. I was Jade over John, right? That's how the preference. Okay. Don't remember how it works. That's basically what it is. You were right. Hey! Jesus Christ. How's your adventure going, John? That's good. Hmm. Well, I think whatever it is must be pretty important. Don't lose hope, John. I think it'll all turn out for the best if you just stay positive. Just keep listening to your grandmother's advice. Oh, I don't know, didn't you? Yeah, maybe that was it. Oh, John. I want to explain lots of things to you. some things that I know. I'm just waiting. Oh, John! I forgot I was messaging you about that meteor that fell near my house. Oh boy. Well, it turns out I was confused about it. Really confused. See, I guess I fell asleep for a while and lost track of time. That happens. Well, it's hard to explain, but I know what it is now, and I know everything, and I know everything's gonna be okay. Oh gosh, John, I really want to tell you all this stuff, but I can't yet. I really think you need to wake up first. Well, okay, not literally. Well, okay, maybe literally. Kinda. Well, anyway, time for you to go, John. I think you have some company. Alright. Hi, Hajime Despair. I finally got my computer loaded. I can see it now. Glad you made it. Glad I made it. But more importantly, glad you made it. Alright, John's gonna grab his pogo hammer. You stick the pogo hammer back in the strife specipus and get ready to kill some more of these pesky little... Huh? Oh, what's that? Dun dun, dun dun, dun 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 dun. Oh, homeboy is scared too. Rose? Why aren't you dropping something on that thing? Oh no. John, be the imp. You be the imp and quickly abscond the fuck out of there. This is what the weaker adversaries do whenever things get too hot to handle, which is frequently. Yes, John's gonna prepare for a boss battle. What did I say? Bass? Oh no. It's like ships in a bottle, but the fish, which is more reasonable than a ship being in a bottle, if you ask me. You stop being the imp because that was stupid and scurry over to the magic chest that you suddenly remembered was on the roof. There are some things in here that would be good to stock up on for a major battle. But it looks like someone has plundered your chest. This is so outrageous. Right? Homeboy is using our windows as ladders. You are being ambushed. There isn't much room to maneuver on this sloping roof. Maybe you should consider making your way to higher ground? You go up here, the highest point of the house. You peek over the edge. Interesting. I do not see him. Oh, but the handcuffs are gone. Man, he's really gonna come in handy later, but oh well. It already seems like a long way down to your yard, not even to speak of whatever's below. Hey, weren't your trick handcuffs dangling from that branch earlier? Damn it, why did imps got to be making off with all your sweet gear? Honestly, I could probably stand for these words to be a little bigger. Apparently I'm not blind. I have beyond perfect vision, but it's really hard to tell, not gonna lie. I can't read any of this. But he asked me, though. Love the Comic Sans. You are confronted with a pair of enormous foes. This is it. You have no choice but to wage a fierce rooftop battle. One day I will be able to say the word battle in a sentence, and we're all going to celebrate. This is totally going to happen now, and could in no way conceivably be interrupted by a sudden shift in our attention. It's go time. It's time to do this thing. We're doing it, man. We're making this happen. We're making this happen. All right. Now we're gonna stop being the other guy. You stop being the other guy. You're not even sure what that meant anyway. And now you're going to ascend to the highest point of the building. You have some brotherly deeds to deal with, to attend to. Gotta get all the smuppets. Acrobatic frickin' pirouette. Pronunciation. I probably should have, like, worked on speech before I did this, but, instead I cried. That's just how it be on a Wednesday. It's... Yes. That's great! Psych. Oh! Hello. Oh, wait. Double psych? Alright. Yeah. You are now the wayward vagabond. Retreat. Got him already. He got arms! He's all prepared. He also has a tattoo. Examine rotten pumpkin. Oh my. Jesus Christ. Examine rotten pumpkin. What pumpkin? Check the little red bar. It appears to be a gauge for this large power cell, perhaps fueled by some type of nuclear reaction. If this is the case, it is relatively low on fuel, but who knows how long it has been running here. You do not care about this sort of nonsense. You will disregard it at once. You are very hungry. Capture log, can of gravy. Capture log? You have no idea what that means. It is total nonsense, and you do not know what to make of it. You will not give the foolish notion a second thought. You just pick it up. You are now holding the can of gravy. Gonna use our sharp teeth to poke a hole in the lid of the can. Because, fun fact, Wayward Vagabond is actually a vampire. A vampire that's an herbivore. His teeth aren't that sharp. Yeah. Your teeth are useless for the task. They are blunt like that of livestock, presumably suitable for mashing up plant matter, and not for puncturing metal. Attempt to open can with your weak, pathetic digits. Your weak, pathetic digits are not strong enough to penetrate the can. Your fingers are certainly pointy enough, and your black carapace is suitably rigid, but you just don't have enough muscle for the task. Take the can labeled beans. Okay, you take that too. Examine can of custard. The can clearly reads mustard, a fact of which you are perfectly well aware of. It is sort of cumbersome holding all these cans at once. You doubt you can hold many more, you can hold many more than this. Maybe one or two. You'll need to find something to put stuff in if you want to carry a lot of things around. You drop all the cans and take a look at your wrist. QR code. It is a sort of specialized barcode pattern. This brings back unpleasant memories you would prefer not to dwell on. Andrew Hussey invented the QR code. What can I say? When was the QR code made? I'm way more curious than I should about this. QR code inventor? Okay, well, I guess Andrew Hussey couldn't have made it because they were made in 1994. I mean, he could have. It says it was someone else, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was Hussey. Alright, we'll get back to this, though. Examine the small potted plant. What plant? It appears half the pages of this book have been eaten. The daunting volume is considerably lighter than it once was. You are somewhat skeptical about the nutritional value contained by these pages. However, of the practical wisdom they contain, there can be little doubt. You have learned so much by eating it. He's learned by eating it. That's how Wayward Vagabond learns, by consumption. Physical consumption, not mental consumption. Alright, we're gonna clear out all the cans inside the purple machine. You empty the peculiar cabinet and take a quick inventory of your canned goods. You have beans, mustard, gravy, bread, shrimp, asparagus, cheese, rice, corn, peas, flour, chestnuts, mayo, ham, potatoes, and squash. Flour? In a can? Bread? Strange. Such bountiful plenty, and yet the delights taunt you from within their small metal prisons. Gonna search the room for a can opener, but you've already looked all over the place for a can opener, even making a few electronic inquiries about one to no avail. Nothing else inside the purple thing either. But you have a trusty knife. It's actually well, you're not sure what they're called. It's an old rusted one of those red mailbox arm swing flappy doodads, either for letting you know that there's mail in the box, or maybe for alerting the mailman to outgoing mail to be collected. You don't know, really. You wrap a little piece of cloth around it for the grip. It is useless for opening cans. Alright, be the ump. This means nothing to you. You are not an imp. You have no idea what an imp is, and you will not entertain such frivolous and childish ideas ever again. You feel stupid and hate yourself you hate yourself a little for even considering it. But you can be the mayor of Cantown. We love the mayor. He's got a flag, he got a book, he got food. As a glorious founder and mayor of Cantown, you erect a dignified, majestic city hall out of cans, fittingly capped off with a tome of good manners for the roof. You have given yourself a very official and important-looking mayoral sash made out of oath cables to complete your look of authority. A number of rather civic-minded citizen cans gather in front of the building to offer adulation to their fair and magnanimous leader. All is well. So if these are canned citizens, are these also canned citizens holding up the city hall? What distinguishes canned citizens from canned building beams? Is this like a class system? Interesting. Yes. Wait, but that asks an even bigger question. Once the cans are empty, is a citizen the can or the meat inside the can, like its contents? Because then if you eat out the insides, you know, then you could build a city hall with the cans, but it would be like skeletons. It'd be made of skeletons. That's just, how it'd be, I guess. Wait, but according to this, vehicles are also cans. Okay. You immerse yourself in this beautiful dream as you whittle away at the minutes, or perhaps hours. You love the idea of being a mayor, you love everything about mayors, and the concept of an orderly civil democracy. It all seems so mannerly and reasonable to you. Everyone is friendly and happy, and the city runs like clockwork. The foundation of the government is based on mutual respect between the leader and its people. It is also built on having a really great mayor that everyone loves, who is totally amazing and heroic and brave. Mayors are so much better than kings. You hate kings, and you think kings are really stupid. They are petty, bossy tyrants, who are really full of themselves. They're basically awful in every way. God, do you hate kings? West of Cantown, we got another one of those purple storage boxes and some useless objects scattered on the floor. Some uranium, the firefly and amber, some gasoline-looking stuff, and some crayons. You pick up the nugget of uranium and... oh. That was so stupid. Why would you do that? Oh. Down in the box of crayons. It's chalk, you numbnut. Inside the box there are 12 pieces of chalk in every color. The 10 pieces of chalk in most colors of the rainbow. Wait. Interesting. I can read. Inside the box there are 12 pieces of chalk in every color of the 10 pieces of chalk in most colors of the rainbow. You were excited by this. Love spam accounts. Love it. Fantastic. Try to open the storage box. It is locked. There must be some sort of release mechanism for this thing. But what's in this yellow container? The container is full of motor oil. This does not seem to be useful to you right now. Rescues a poor lightning bug. There is nothing you can do for this new little friend. Attempting to crush the amber encasing the firefly would likely cause it harm. It nevertheless bravely flashes on. You find its light alluring, inspiring. To you it seems as if it could quite easily serve as the light of democracy. And now I gotta draw on some roads. You sketch a handsome network of sprawling thoroughfares for your citizens to traverse. The adoring population applauds its mayor's keen instincts for city planning. You even add some lush vegetation to your city with pieces of blue chalk because you can't seem to find a more suitable color for some reason. Oh no. You develop westward, settling those fertile plains and claiming them for your city. You section off a number of residential and commercial zones for civic growth, arranged in the only logical pattern that occurs to you. You color the residential zones with your pieces of white chalk, but for some reason, none of the colors in the box strike you as suitable for the commercial zones. Perhaps there is an alternative? You can use your own pee. You cannot urinate because you have not had anything to drink in quite some time. You are very thirsty. Also, that is a really terrible idea, and you would not consider befouling your wonderful city in that way for even a moment. So we'll just use motor oil, because, why not? You fill each empty square with a bit of motor oil to complete the zoning. It looks rather striking to you. You can hardly imagine that an up-and-coming young can, trying to make it in the world, would not be delighted to live in your fair district. You are very careful not to get any of the unpleasant fluid on your person. Gotta peel off the can of mayo and affix it to your sash, because you are the mayor. Oh, it's weird seeing it from the other side. Survey surroundings in search of more terrain for city. It seems you have run out of territory for your westward expansion, but there is still a lot of empty wall space. Perhaps your citizens would be happier with a colorful backdrop that would make them feel more at home. Using most of your imagination, an entire piece of sky blue chalk, you render a bright and cheerful sky full of clouds. You have decided that very closely orbiting your city is a luminous planet, which orbits a single moon. You switch to another shade of blue and continue rendering on the western wall. Orbiting much further from your city are 4 planets. None of these have satellites, you have decided. Yes, does that make sense, you think? Trying to remember these. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they're familiar.
How many cookies for the day? You need to eat one.
They don't all fit?
No, they don't all fit.
Oh.
I told you smaller cookies are a better decision, man.
Thank God. I got cookie. It should be. It's we had too many, apparently. I think it makes something like 4 dozen cookies, like the recipe does. And, yeah, we only have one cookie sheet and one baking dish to store them in. So, and you know, that's just how it be. And on the southern wall, beyond an impenetrable, you know, beyond an impenetrable veil of darkness, and occupying the furthest orbit yet, there is an ominous planet. A moon circles this one too. Let's check that rampaging boy on the screen. Ah, yeah, that one. Oh yeah, it's that guy. You had almost forgotten about him and his confusing shenanigans. It seems like he has things well in hand at the moment. He does not appear to need your help, and you have already concluded that he cannot help you, at least for the time being. We gotta turn on the other screen? Oh. Okay. You have no idea how to turn these on. There's no mouse for this weird quadra-monitored computer. It can only be operated through text commands from its keyboard. Perhaps there is a special key or command which will allow you to switch to another monitor? It's Apple, but it's not Apple. It's Pumpkin. It's Pumpkin. What Pumpkin? This one. Wait. Where's Pumpkin? I mean, it really is a Mac keyboard, but there was a pumpkin over control and now there's not. Okay, well, he pressed tab. Tab! Oh, but now the sun is destroyed. Or the planet. The planet, not the sun. That was dumb. It's the bright one. The light. The Sun King. What? That. Yeah, Prospect. Yeah. What I told myself was essentially heaven, for some reason, the first time I read it. The dream world of heaven and the dream world of hell, you know. I'm sure I had a reason for that, besides just, you know, light and dark. Well, Wayward Vagabond is going to consume several cans of tab. You free the heavenly brown elixir from the jewels of the pink carapace and imbibe it like imbibe like the wind. It is so sweet and sugary, you wonder how much sugar can fit in one can. Whatever mighty wizard concocted this potion is truly deserving of your fear and respect. And then we're going to welcome the rest into the city. I love how his townspeople are just regularly standing on each other like it's, you know, something that they do every day. They've been naturalized. Like they didn't start off in here. The towns are naturalized as loyal new citizens of Cantown. All cans are welcome and equal in your city, regardless of can content and whether empty or full. So the can is the can itself, not the contents. Glad we got that answered. It's not like emptying a can kills it or anything. They're just cans after all. Well, sorry I didn't think like that. God. I'll just hit escape. Oh. Feeling refreshed and heavily caffeinated, you go back to work on the big computer. You hit escape, which seems to minimize the action window thingy and reveals the history of all the commands you've entered. Right, these are all the commands he's entered. Just as it said it would be. You've used the arrow key to scroll up a bit. You can't believe how much you've already typed into this stupid contraption. What a waste of time. Nice. I want to finish this cookie, but I don't want to like take a big break in between. I feel like it takes me so long to eat. I like to take a bite and chew it up. You scroll all the way up to your first command. It looks like there's some more commands above it. Maybe someone was entering commands on the thing before you? There aren't many more. At the top of this list appears to be the very first command. Type switch to. Fantastic. Love that. You activate screen 2. The signal is garbled, and you have no idea what you're looking at. Some sort of filthy beggar pleading for help? No one is around and nothing is happening. You seem to be locked out of any sort of interactions with whatever is happening on this monitor. Switch 3. It's another one of these rapscallions. The monitor is locked too. You can't tell him what to do. Not that you really want to, since it just looks more confusing. Oh my god, since it just looks like more confusing nonsense to you. It just looks like confusing nonsense. Cal's having a rough time. There's a bird. It's a crow sprite or whatever. Crow. I don't remember. You consider switching to screen 4, but decide against it. You have a feeling that whatever's there would just confuse you even more, and you don't really care all that much anyway. Just type home. All 4 screens activate. Together they display a countdown, starting at 4 hours and 13 minutes. Type reboot. You can't. Nothing is working anymore. The timer seems to have disabled the keyboard. You just be the mayor. That's fine. That's all he really needs to be anyways. Oh my god. Enough of this nonsense. You are an important mayor, and this absurd contraption has wasted enough of your time. You've got a city to govern with a careless fist, which is to say firm, yet polished and supple as the situation demands. Anyway, this will help you kill some time while you wait for that clock to count down. Create some employment opportunities. Interesting. Did he make a king anyways? He hates kings, but in his chess set, it looks like he has a king. You temporarily dismantle City Hall to free up all the can power available to create a vigilant town militia. You divide them into 2 groups, marking them with distinct teams and ranks using the piece of white chalk and the motor oil. You then organize them in phalanx across the countryside, preparing for a stiff training regimen. When you are through with them, your forces will be a well-oiled machine. Chalk another one up to your bold leadership. Obviously. Lead your team, your men to victory. That's what we're all here for, right? This is a watch party for Queen's Gambit. Oof. You waste more than 4 hours on this tomfoolery. Mourn the loss of Citizen Tab. Your caffeinated jittering must have agitated all the little bubbles curiously hidden in the liquid, creating too much pressure in the can. You speculate this is why it exploded as you nervously eye the timer. You are starting to wonder what will happen when it reaches 0. Maybe it would be best not to be near it when this happens. Minutes in the future. Hi! Thank you so much for following. Oh, goodness gracious. I was going to say your name and then I realized I can't pronounce that last word. Another blue Totodile. I can read. I can't read. I really can't. I'm illiterate, apparently. But thank you for following. Nonetheless. I'll do better. Each follow encourages me to go back to school. You're paying for my education. You're not paying for my education. You're not paying for anything. If anything, we're just being brain cell-less together. Well, yeah. We need our brain cell having friend to come back. They're really good at this. Minutes in the future, though perhaps not as few as implied by circumstance. A peregrine mendicant. Oh, yeah! A peregrine mendicant trundles precarious, precious cargo beneath the gleam of the celestial ominous. No! Oh, she's so pretty. Beautiful. Taking her wares with her. Ah, there's a glowing star. Alright, go outside and get some sun. You say a bittersweet goodbye to your beloved city. It is time to move on to greener pastures, by which of course you mean an arid, sandy wasteland upon which nothing green has grown in years. The door shuts behind you. A panel on the door becomes illuminated. As you ponder over the marks on the panel, you hear another mechanical sound overhead. Oof. Alright, yeah. The LCD panel appears to have a touchscreen interface. It's Pokemon. Got it. Okay. Wait, you can change your username on here? I feel like I should have known that. I think I knew that. I knew that. Yeah. Huh. It's that one brain cell being elsewhere. Not here. Okay. Well, how's your shiny hunting going? I mean I'd assume not well if you haven't caught it yet. I wish you all the best. You're gonna prod the funny looking spirograph. Spirograph? It appears the funny looking spirograph room is locked. Oh. The floor rotates a full 360 degrees beneath you while the surrounding wall seems to stay put. It's like the triangly fractal. Jesus Christ. The triangly fractal room does not appear to be locked. The floor turns 120 degrees and the door opens. You go through the door to find another room. It's the same size as the other one you just wasted. Oh, hello, that was me. All the time in. Well, that was distracting. Oh, interesting. I don't know if I spent, well, no, it seems like with the amount of time I go through my settings on my computer, I would have noticed that. I think I have. But, like, you can change your nickname, and then you can also change your username, I guess, and I just, like, since normally you can only change your nickname, I just assumed, I don't know. But you know what they say about assuming. It is the same size as the other one you just wasted all that time in, while a clock ticking down to something which may or may not be your doom. Maybe there is something in here that will help you escape? Against the wall there is another perplexing contraption. Yes, quite perplexing. Against the opposite wall is some sort of control panel, which catches your eye. It has two large home screens, but only one button appears to be active. There are fields for numbers which appear to be modifiable with the dials of the to the right. Some numbers are already supplied by default, perhaps entered by the previous user. There are a few buttons below, the largest one bearing the symbol marking this room. It also looks like there is a meter stick propped up there for some reason. Let us attach our trusty knife to the meter stick. You immediately craft a measuring spear. Through possibly the most advanced form of alchemy employed thus far. This is obviously the most important thing to do first. Obviously. Or it would obviously be the most important thing to do if you had remembered to bring your trusty knife. You feel so insecure without your trusty knife. It makes you want to slit your wrist. Or at the very least, flog your carapace with some sort of measuring apparatus. Let's flog our carapace instead. Sounds like the best idea.
Jin! Hey! Oh, what a sweet kitty cat. Oh, what a sweet kitty. What's going on there? What's going on in the computer?
You examine the perplexing contraption across the room. Excuse me. You, of course, have no idea what it could possibly do. You adopt the only obvious course of action, which is to poke and prod it with your handy ruler. You're quite sure this is what science is all about, as long as you record it. Yes.
Hi, cat.
You go back to the control panel, which obviously controls that gizmo, and you push the big blue button, which is obviously probably the most obvious thing to push. You purify Pumpkin.
It's got the dog!
It seems this mysterious gourd was transported, purified, for a specific time and location somewhere on this planet you were on. You wonder if the machine, a purifier, will take on any object that exists at whatever time and location you supply. There is a symbol carved on the pumpkin. You don't know what it means, and you doubt it will ever prove to be relevant in any way. You consider dining on the ripe flesh of the plump vegetable, but your curiosity about the purifier gets the better of you. You try to sneak a nibble from the pumpkin nonetheless.
Inspect green button.
You first examine the attractive green buttons. The icon on the icon for the one on the left is a house shape that you've seen plenty of times before. The right one, on closer inspection, appears to be the map for this underground facility, with an X marking its center. Press the green button on the right. You push the button. All of the numbers change. Perhaps they are the coordinates for the location of the center of this facility, along with the local date and time. If this is the case, it would make a useful reference point for your current bearings.
Just fiddle with the dials.
Well, one way to find out would be to attempt to purify something from this facility. It should be easy to zero in on a location relative to the center because you have an uncanny knack for tracking precise distances you have already traversed, in whatever units you choose. Your handy ruler gives you a good clue to the basic unit of human measurement. You will go with that.
Purify your trusty knife.
You nudge the coordinates very slightly and bump up the elevation by 0.5 human measurement units. Could be any human measurement units on the meter stick. I'm going to assume they're in meters, though. You make sure to keep the time approximately what it was to begin with. You purify your trusty knife.
You nudge the numbers a bit more and
purify a bunch of cans. This is so much more efficient than walking back to the other room to get them. You are to believe that time is at a premium, after all.
Purify the pumpkin?
Does this machine look like a purifier to you? Honestly, the idea that a purifier could both purify and purify things is so laughably ridiculous. You just wish someone would purify your brain and repurify it with a brain that is more smart and less dumb. Mood. The big mood. Oh. Ooh, use trusty knife to carve spook skimmer in pumpkin. What the hell are you talking about? That idea makes no sense at all, and is basically meaningless. Meaningless. Try using that mushy stuff in your gourd next time. Instead, you just carve out the top, exposing a decadent cache of gorgeous seed-laden ambrosia. Needless to say, you consume all of it rather quickly, but it turns out to be too gross for us to watch.
You just move the spirograph switch.
You cannot possibly move it. It has a spirograph-shaped indentation and possibly will require a special kind of key to turn it.
A purified firefly out of the amber? Ah, magic. Oh, wow.
You release your blinky new friend. You will give her a name when something suitably whimsical occurs to you.
Adjust time dial to purify rotten pumpkin.
You and Serenity consider the new ways to waste... Oh my god, I can speak. I can do this. You and Serenity consider new ways to waste more time with the purifier. You are assuming she is a girl firefly, even though you are not really sure that fireflies can even be girls. You target the extremely tasty rotten pumpkin that was sitting in the other room hours ago. It seems the purifier cannot purify something if it will create a time paradox. A gelatinous ghost pumpkin appears and quickly dissolves into a pile of unappetizing sludge. Purify the grate over the entrance to the facility? Ah, she is blinking to us in Morse code. Wish I could read it, but I can't. Serenity blinks a message of urgency. You nearly forgot that you were trapped in, that while trapped in amber, she was witness to all your tomfoolery and dilly-dallying in the other room, and knows that the timer is about to expire. It is time to get this show on the road and escape. You reset the coordinates to the right green button again, and this time you only adjust the elevation by approximately 10 human measurement units. Hasten to the exit. Post-haste. It says hurry up, boy. Oh no! She doesn't think it's necessary. She thinks this is incredibly silly. That's rough, buddy. Psych? That's it. Oh, wait. Unpsych. You attempt the rare and highly dangerous 5-time cliffhanger combo and fail. We are doing it, man. We are making this happen. Ascend. Much more appropriate. Yes, F. An F. It is no longer an F. Take the F's out of chat, please. Oh no. I don't think you made it far enough away, wayward vagabond. I don't think you're, successful in your escape. But also, that's going considerably sideways. All things considered. A continent westward. And years in the past, but not too many. What a pretty tree. An ocean westward and years in the past, but not. Not. Beautiful. Love how it, I love how that works. That's probably really loud. That is good news. Oh yeah. Love that. Oh, it ran out of fuel. Quite the petition of me. What? I thought it was. Oh, what do we got? What's going on here? I decided I'm not going to stick around for it. I think that's it because of the replay button's there. That's it. End of Act 2. Ta-da! Here we go, boys. Going into Act 3. Boys and gals and not any of the above. I'm sorry, I just refer to everyone as boys. It's boys with an I. That makes things better. Anyways, dear John. Colonel Susker's daunting text. Mystical, nope. No, I'm not. We're not reading that. Oh god, I guess I'm reading this. You're no doubt reading this as a handsome and strapping young man. Why, the Mangret needed to lift the book itself as a sign of your maturity, not even to speak of the wisdom needed to grasp the nuance of Sassaker's time-tested mischief. I am so proud of you, grandson. How I wish I could have delivered this heirloom to you in the flesh, but I'm afraid it wasn't in the cards. For you see, John, like you, this book must yet take a journey. Its journey will end on the final day of my life, and even then will continue some. So I suppose that will be up to your father. Perhaps he will discuss it with you one day when he and you are ready. But it is your journey I am writing about to wish you luck. There will come a day when you will be thrust into another world, and once you arrive, that is only the beginning. You will soon delve even deeper into a realm of warring royalty and timeless expanse. God, a realm of agents and exiles, and consorts and colonel sprites, of toiling underlings and slumbering denizens, a realm where four will gather, the heir of breath, the seer of light, knight of time, and witch of space, and together they will ascend. John, if only you knew how important you were. I regret my passing came so early in your life, and yet I feel in my heart we have already met. But what I know for sure is that we will meet again. Until then, John, I do hope your father keeps you well fed. With love, Nana. Yes. Woohoo! I forgot most of their things. Oh, goodness. What a silly girl. A silly girl naps by her flowers. It's quite likely that she tired herself out with a variety of silly antics, as silly girls are often known to do. She may have a silly name, too, or maybe not. It is hard to say for sure without asking her, but since she's slumbering so peacefully, it would be a shame to wake her up. You might as well just give her a name right now. I guess her name is Farmstink? Farmstink Butlass? You try to roust Farmstink in her slumber, but she is really down for the count. It looks like she is holding on to some sort of note. Retrieve arms for... They're right here, in plain sight. Look, they are flashing red. Oh, God. Just drop the pumpkin on Farmstink. What pumpkin? You see no pumpkin. And frankly, it is hard to imagine that there was ever a pumpkin, in plain sight or otherwise. Anyway, that would really be a terrible thing to do to poor, sweet Farmstink.
Farmstink, that is incredibly silly and a little bit rude. My name is... Jade Harley. Wow. Good job.
Wait. It's a pumpkin? It's not supposed to be a pumpkin. Oh, you're right. Ah, look at it. It's changing. Well, I guess we'll just examine the room with our new shirt. Your name is Jade. You have just woken from a restful nap, and as usual, you have no recollection of having fallen asleep. You have quite a number of interests, so many in fact that you have trouble keeping track of them all, even with an assortment of colorful reminders on your fingers to help you sort out everything on your mind. Nevertheless, when you spend time in your garden atrium, the only thing on your mind is your deep passion for horticulture. What will you do?
Play a silly flute refrain.
I don't like the way she makes her D's.
Is this silly enough?
Oh. All right. Wow, you really suck at this thing. Maybe you should try playing an instrument you actually know how to play instead. Like the one in your bedroom. Honestly, you have no idea where this flute even came from. Things seem to appear and disappear around here all the time. Especially to your unending chagrin? Chagrin? Chagrin. Any sort of large What? Okay, whatever. Any sort of large orange gourd that might be lying around. You consider...
Oh, I understand what the word means. I still can't press it. Wait, L? Press L? Try L. Guess I did not press L. Nice.
Well, you consider throwing the flute down in disgust. On second thought, it was a perfectly nice flute, and there's no reason to take your frustration out on it. You just need some practice. But before you capture log the flute, you will need to set your fetch modus first.
Oh goodness.
Oh god. You have a wide variety of fetch modi to choose from. You were really excited when your grandpa bought you this modus set for Christmas. He is a total badass, even if a little strict. You typically opt for the memory modus when it comes to matters of day-to-day practicality. Alright, we got Pictionary, we got Yahtzee, Monopoly, Clue, Connect 4, Jenga, Battleship, Ouija, Guess Who, Operation, Memory. Okay, right, I guess we'll select Memory. I was thinking we should do Ouija, but I mean, oh no. You'll set your modus to memory and capture log the flute. You allot 9 cards to the modus from your deck, since that will be more than enough for your needs at the moment. The modus grabs 9 more cards for matching purposes. The flute is split up onto blank cards and mixed randomly into the grid. To retrieve the item used, first pick 1 card, then pick its matching card. For the typical Silodexter, this modus presents a frustrating guessing game and a lot of wasted time on mismatching, but you like it because you seem to have a knack for always guessing right on the first try.
Squeal like a piglet and fertilize some plants.
It is an awfully silly idea and is basically a waste of everyone's time. You'll predictably disregard this thought and focus on more sensible objectives at once.
But oh my god, this is so much fun!
Love how the pig even has glasses. Fantastic. Oh boy. You capture log the bag of fertilizer and consult your colorful reminders. You tend to have a lot of things on your mind at once, and you can be a little forgetful. So you keep a variety of colored strings on your fingers as reminders. Each one means there is something different to remember at a certain time. In fact, looking at your index finger reminds you that there is something important to remember now. It is your friend John's birthday. The green string reminds you that John's birthday package will arrive today. The blue string also reminds you that John's birthday package will arrive today, though in a way that means something slightly different. Like, John's birthday package will arrive today. John's birthday package will arrive today. That kind of thing, maybe? You are further reminded that you have some things to do outside your house soon, but you should stop by your room first for some supplies, and most importantly, to see if John is online and wish him a happy birthday. We'll just capture like the pumpkin growing next to you. You snap the pumpkin, which seems suitably ripe for the taking. Hopefully the safety of your Silodex will prevent it from being spirited away like so many of its ephemeral predecessors. I'm just gonna exit this room. Just gonna walk out of this room. You make your way to the middle of the garden atrium, where a stairwell joins the 4 atrium wings. Upstairs is your grandfather's laboratory, as well as your bedroom. Capture something, just anything? Your memory modus is hardly any fun without much stuff in it, so you decide to stack up on some fresh produce to fill some more cards. You pick up a juicy red crab apple. Oh my goodness gracious. you go pick a nice looking key lime. Then a delicious looking mandarin orange. Those are your favorite. And finally, a ripe yellow Eureka lemon. Oh my god. Bet. Oh god. That would be something. You know? I think you should do it. But also I feel like the yellow is a little bit off from, I don't know. It's not exactly lemon yellow. It's like mustard yellow. Modus fun aside, you feel it is impossible to have too many fresh fruits and vegetables on hand. You almost never use the stairs, you just teleport upstairs. You, transportalize. Forgive my lack of knowledge on these words. You transportalize upstairs. Just above is your room. You enter your bedroom. Oh. The modified Smuppets. Beautiful. You enter your bedroom. On this side of the room, you are immediately confronted with numerous artifacts highlighting your various interests. Which conveniently match everyone else's interests. To an extent. You're an avid follower of cartoon shows of considerable nostalgic appeal. You have a profound zeal for marvelous and fantastical fauna of an anthropomorphological persuasion. You have an uncanny knack for nuclear physics, and not infrequently you can be found dabbling in rather advanced gadgetry. You enjoy sporadic fits of narcolepsy. Your love of gardening transcends the glass confines of your atrium, and you are at times prone to patterns of precognitive prognostication. You consider very briefly the question, what will you do? But you quickly realize that this is only one half of your room, and therefore host to only half of your interest to choose from. I was gonna say something here. Oh, right. For some reason, like, I guess I knew that the science thing was her thing, but also whenever I first saw it, I was like, it should be a dog. So I guess, that's just how it be. Right, forgot about the guns. Over here, there are yet more articles of your aforementioned interests, and then some. Additional telltale signs of your enthusiasm for nostalgic television mingle with your assortment of game-hunting firearms. You are a skilled markswoman, though your crosshairs would never settle on an innocent creature. Anthropomorphically persuaded or otherwise, your work table is littered with equipment to facilitate your tinkering. For you, experimentation is not a particularly exact science, and you lean heavily on sharp intuition for consistently and eerily optimal results. Nevertheless, you have still not been able to get that broad, flat gizmo there to work, which is a design you have borrowed from one of your grandpa's more mysterious inventions. You are a great admirer of his, and you are not alone. Your grandfather is a world-renowned explorer, naturalist, treasure hunter, archaeologist, scientist, adventurer, big-time hunter, billionaire extraordinaire. He has taught you everything you know. But in spite of all his lessons, it is still difficult to escape his stern lectures when you are on the way out of the house to run your errands. He spends most of his time in the grand foyer, stewing in his own intensity and charisma. Oh my god. Beautiful. I mean, I can only assume it's beautiful. I can't see it from here. What? Oh my goodness. People are making loud noises outside. I mean, I'm personally more of an apple person myself, but I mean, lemons are appropriately exist appropriately. It's fair. They have a fair existence. They're sour, but very useful. Very useful.
You can like squeeze lemon juice on like anything. It's perfect. And it makes other fruits last longer. Very helpful. Well, today will likely be no exception. Among the errands you have planned is to venture out to find your pet and best friend named Becquerel. Becquerel, right? Right. This animal must be fed, and he will not be happy if he is not. And if he is not happy, then you will not be happy. But first, you really should dig out your computer and say hi to John. Now, what will you do? Retrieve your firearm from the wall. You equip your trusty hunting rifle. There would be hell to pay if your granddad caught you leaving the house without it. You wonder why the design on your shirt changed. There isn't much to wonder, really. You left the wardrobe fire on its randomization setting. Right, well, I don't think you should be allowed to have some of those, but it's okay. You may contemplate which shirt design you favor the most and commit to that setting in the near future. But we'll just capsulog the nearest Squiddles doll and hug it. Just before you can grab one, the powerful electromagnets concealed in their underbellies become activated, and two of them get all tangled up with each other playfully. Tangle buddies! You capsulog the Tangle buddies. And now we're gonna lose interest in Fauna and never speak of it again. Oh, but you could never do that. Oh, God. You know, I didn't realize at the time that she was like a furry. Like an actual full-on furry. Oh, but you could never do that. What marvelous creatures they are. What a daring dream to combine the finest qualities of humanity with the elegance and nobility of the animal kingdom. How you wish you could know their world. To hear one night those muted paw pads. It doesn't say trapeze, but we're gonna say trapeze up your stairs. A low but friendly growl unsettles your slumber, and as the soap seeps from your eyes, they detect a sharp pair of ears cutting the moonlight. A mysterious woven tongue invites. Wouldn't these ears suit you? Would not this proud long snout assist you in the hunt? No need to answer. Words flow from the busy mind like a useless dead membrane, and a more ethereal sapience takes over. Something simpler is in charge now, a force untouched by the concerns and burdens of the upright, that far shall yoke the bipedal toe. It now drives you through the midnight brush, your paws whisking through creepers, unearthing with each bold stomp bright odors demanding investigation. But not for long, as you and your new friend must claim the night with piercing howls moonward. You hit a weird bug and do not even care. Jesus Christ. I'm a furry? Wait. I'm not a furry. I just have a strange love of cat boys. Okay? It's not my fault cat boys are perfect. Look, and I also had an official fursona whenever I was like 11. Okay, the past is the past. Don't. There's no way. It's not real. It's fake news. I am Dave. I just read for Jade on behalf of those who cannot be with us. Also, she has just such a cute little voice. She sounds so cute. She has a cute. I don't know what you're talking about, okay? There's no reason to think that I am a furry. Yeah. Don't think so. But I just like cats, okay? Anyways. What do you mean, speaking of which? How is this related? Speaking of which, you pick up and admire one of your Manther chaps. They are wonderful friends and are always cheerful and pleasant fellows. Why, dear Mr. Coxcomb. I know it's on purpose. However will you be received at the barnyard gala without the trappings of a proper gentleman? Each manthrow chap comes with a number of accessories, including articles of formal attire, a vaccination kit, and a dishwasher safe. Slop trow? Alright. Trough? That's my least favorite word in the English language. I don't know the right way to pronounce it, and I can never pronounce it the right way. Yeah. Anyways. You gather all your dolls into a rather cozy-looking pile. Be nap time. But we'll just change the wardrobifier setting. You deactivate the wardrobifier's randomization mode and set it to cycle through 3 designs. The decision was tough, but you think you came to the best possible conclusion. Oh. Got a vote. Interesting. The dog wasn't even in the final vote. There were only 1,669 votes? I mean, that's a lot, but also compared to what they're at now, I mean, goodness gracious. That's not that many. I just look out the window. It is another beautiful day in your neighborhood. It is peaceful and quiet as usual. A rather imposing volcano looms over your house, which has been inactive for centuries. Though dormant on the surface, the volcanic activity deep underground provides your house with a source of geothermal power. You are not sure why your grandfather decided to draw from this source of energy when he had the unlimited power of the atom at his disposal, but it has been this way for as long as you can remember. You have chalked it up to your family's long-standing propensity for eclectic fursuits. Wait, you mean pursuits? Oh god. I guess we'll just retrieve the fursuit from the magic chest. What is this nonsense about fursuits? You do not own a fursuit. You think anthropomorphic fauna are really cute and enchanting and all, but it has never occurred to you to dress as one. Sure, it is fun to imagine what it would be like to run wild with a pack of wolves or purr and frolic with a litter of kittens. But dressing up as an animal just seems ridiculous. It would still be a silly girl draped in a raggedy, synthetic, tufty piece of crap. And seriously, who are you trying to kid with that sort of baloney? Anyway, it is not a magic chest, it is your gadget chest, which you have adapted for storing a number of useful gizmos. It was once your oracle trunk, a gift from your grandfather, of course, and still contains many silly fortune-telling knickknacks, all of which are completely bogus. Okay, well, Jade is not a furry, obviously. Wait. I guess I missed whenever this poster appeared. The one behind the green slime ghost. Alright. Among the fortune-telling knickknacks are these items: a crystal ball, plus compulsory velvet pillow, a tarot deck, a magic 8-ball, a magic cue ball, and one of your favorite books of all time, Problem Sleuth. Among the useful gizmos are, of course, your computer, which you keep inside a fun lunchbox for easy transport, and a couple of gizmos you keep handy so you don't always have to make the long trip back to your kitchen. There is a cookalizer for preparing delicious meals, and a refrigerator, a name which clearly is a wacky variation of the much more common household item, the refrigerator. Wow, if I ever had kids, that's what I'd tell them that the fridge is. It's a refrigerator. I mean, I call the remote control the mocha-control. I think it's only fair. Examine Magic 8-Ball and Magic Cue Ball. These things are stupid and useless. When the Magic 8-Ball isn't being frustratingly ambiguous, its forecast is always wrong. You have tested it numerous times with certain facts you know to be true. This is its reply when you ask it if it is your friend John's birthday today. See? Stupid. You guess it could be used as a reverse prediction device, and always trust the opposite of what it says. But that seems dumb to you. And anyways, the thing that gives you And anyway the thing gives you a bad vibe, you might consider smashing it, but you're a little superstitious about whatever ominous consequences that might have, even if the occult talisman in question is a cheap piece of garbage. Magic Cue Ball, on the other hand, is said to make predictions with alarming precision and specificities. Yep. Unfortunately, it lacks a portal on the surface that allows you to review the prediction. You put both of these pieces of junk back in the box. I'm gonna capture log the fridge. That was good. That was a good one. Right. We're gonna take the fridge. You might as well grab the cookalizer too. No portable kitchen is complete without it. You take your lunch top too, because obviously you're gonna be using that pretty soon. Oh, oops. There goes your food, but who cares? We gotta feed our friend. Before you go feed Beck, you will need to prepare a meal for him. You clear out some space on your work table so you can set up your refrigerator and cookalizer. Just for fun, Jade allows you to take a stab at matching the cards to use the gizmos. It doesn't present much of a challenge for her, so she figures she might as well step aside while providing a few generous hints. No, warmer, cooler, cold, warmer, yes, no, cold, ice cold, warmer. You have selected the key lime. Way to go. Hot? Wait, no, cold, really cold, frozen fucking tundra. I'll take another crack at it. Congratulations, you advance your matching skills to a new level. Yukon Hero Legacy of the Frostbite Amputee. Jade is beginning to regret breaking the fourth wall for this ill-advised escapade. Okay, one more time. If it were known in advance how terrible you were going to be at this matching game, the author may have given second thought to preparing this cool interactive Flash application. Look at all these fruits on the loose. Good luck trying to settle them down. You just deploy the gadgets yourself. And stick the fruits in the refrigerator to keep them warm. These fruits are unlikely to become less impudent anytime soon, regardless of where they are stored, but you stick them in anyway. Fruitaloots. Fruitaloom. Fruits on the loose. You take a look at the refrigerator's rotary interface. You wonder what he's in the mood for today. Okay, well, it's a rotary dial, so there aren't really any buttons to press, but, oh, I press steak button. Well, there's not any buttons, it's a dial, but, whatever, doesn't really make sense. You dial up a thick T-bone steak, which you are sure Becquerel is in the mood for, because he is in the mood for steak every day, and is never in the mood for anything else. But he does like his steak well cooked. Interesting. Thaw, cook, irradiate, explode, lightly irradiate. We're gonna irradiate. We're gonna lightly irradiate. Oh, that looks a little too irradiated. He does prefer his steak rare, after all, but you will not dignify the thought of turning the knob much further because you are not dumb. You are not. Look, Hussy has a bad choice of words, okay? But I didn't say it. I had something else that I was saying in place, but that was like the first time. Anyways, you capsulog the irradiated steak, yep, and save it for your trip outside. You probably shouldn't waste much more time. You wouldn't want those. You wouldn't want all those nice depleted steak isotopes to settle down. Oh, we're gonna check out the atomic base by our bed, though. You wouldn't exactly call it an atomic base, but it is heavily customized to accommodate a high level of musical virtuosity. Virtuosity. Right, okay. The perfect instrument for the eclectically spirited. Jesus Christ. You've tuned the strings way down, of course, because your stumpy arms can't reach the low notes. You switch your oh god, okay. You switch your eclectic bass to its advanced setting, but you promptly switch it back, since obviously it's too complicated to play it in person like this. The default setting is your preferred mode for casual jamming, and since you can't possibly waste enough time wasting music, casually jam is exactly what you're going to do. by playing a hauntingly relaxing bass line. Oh, she can play this. But, you know, she can't play. I am leaving people on red because I am a horrible person. People like my dad. Didn't this happen last time too? I'm pretty sure this happened last time too. She's so good at this, but she's so bad at the flute. That might be my fault though. Those are some big lily pads. A plane? A box? Alright, we're gonna capture like the bass. You take the portable amp from the wall socket too. Why? You make yourself comfy in your plushy pile before getting down to business with your computer. Gotta get down to business. Activate Pestachum. Right, forgot about this. Hey look, John is online. Hooray! Also, it looks like Dave pestered you about something yesterday, but you missed it. Ah! She's got troll slum up. Of course. You agree? My beard. There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah. Yeah, okay. It's a little bad. You greet John, but he does not respond. Look, they had to... They didn't have to do anything either. Oh, Pestachum enamel, much shinier. It is shinier. It is much prettier than everyone else's Pestachum. But John is undoubtedly gallivanting around his house in a state of barely restrained birthday mirth. He may also be retrieving the 2 packages and the 2 envelopes which you are certain came in the mail for him earlier. You will wait a little while and see if he returns to you before you head out. Let's see if Dave left us a sweet new wrap. It does not appear so, but you just never know with that crazy and cool guy. So cool. Hey, oh, you're asleep again, aren't you? Or do you even know if you are? I still don't know how that works. Oh, okay, great. It's not like anything means anything. It's so cool getting hella chumped by your coquettish damn riddles all the time. I don't know why I believe anything you say, like I'm the Grand Marshal of gross chumpage, waving around my faggoty chumpductor baton. Jesus Christ. Assistant Director of Chumpography. Celebrated author Ernest Chumpingway. Wait, weak. Chumpelstiltskin? Chumple dipshit? Yeah. You're asleep? Yes? No? ASLS equals species. Baboon. Kangaroo rat. If kangaroo rat, yif twice, please. Okay. Well, you're not saying anything, so I guess whether you're non-awake or unasleep or whatever, you're just not around, and I'm wasting good material. Even worse is I'm wasting a killer persona here. Like, I don't know, like a wide, open, V-shaped leotard and a fuck ton of body paint. Some, like, sinewy, back-arching Cirque du Soleil looking motherfucker, always low to the ground getting a good prowl on, like I dropped my keys in the dark and was some son of a bitch who had the gumption to glue a nasty pair of latex cat lips to his face for a reason that wasn't a joke. Jade, hey, where are you? Seriously, I'm sitting here tonight with a fucking bag of kibble jacked open on my lap, primed for a goddamn bear, and you're gone. By the way, my name is Aquidi Permusk, a hardest buttock in the jungle, tempered steel. Hey, yeah, just wanted to give you this remix I finished here. So, yeah. You don't have to respond to any of that, by the way. I'll probably forget half the shit I said anyway. Talk to you tomorrow. Yeah. Fresh jams. You open the Fresh Jams media player and add Dave's remix to the playlist. Got the Showtime remix. I will not be listening to all 2 minutes of this. I'm very sorry. That was a great 15 seconds. Alright, okay. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Beautiful, beautiful, spectacular. Love it. Potential verdancy. Love it. Alright. Oh god, what? Not my favorite. Like potential verdancy more. Alright, okay. Rediscover fusion. Okay, crystal anthemums. Alright. I like this one too. And the new one. Well, this sounds very familiar. Hello, kitty. Alright, we're gonna open the kid. We're gonna go to MS Paint Adventures. While vacantly at these shenanigans, it begins to dawn on you that everything you just did may have been a colossal waste of time. In intermission, you open your web browser and visit MS Paint Adventures. You navigate to a random page in the middle of the latest epic. It looks like he was just finishing up some sort of weird tangential intermission here. Or whatever it was, it clearly advanced the plot in no relevant way whatsoever. End intermission. Ah, Midnight Crew. Dimonda Drag. Clubs Deuce. Hearts Boxcars. Spade Slick. Casino. The Felt. Ayo, behind you. Good job. Midnight Crew. Well, you've killed a little time, but still no sign of John. Guess we'll pester Dave. We read this one. Right? Yes, we read this one. Alright, Dave's got a strife coming up. Wait. No, I didn't see it. Oh god, I'll go back. Situational awareness is apparently lacking. No! Alright. Let's see. For affinity? Vampire Princess? Vampire Princess 007. Oh god. Oh. Alright, Dave has a strife. Oh, Rose is online. We'll pester Rose. Yeah. This is a new one. We can read it. I am not a furry. How are we confirming this? Who's confirm? Are we doing research? My Chat Noir isn't even online. I could see the picture. Okay, right. Yes, I am Jade right now. All right. Yeah, okay, but we can't talk for long. Well, yes, I do, but it's not just that. You'll lose your internet connection soon. And we won't talk again for a pretty long time. Not until you enter. Yeah. Well, what did you want to know? There sure are a lot of challenges, but yes, I am sure. Dave is cool. You'll know he'll come around when the time is right. He just has a lot of work to do first, and so do you. You'll need to keep searching for a stable signal and power source. It will be hard work, but don't give up. And don't worry about me either. Focus on playing with John first. It all starts with you two. Dark? That's ridiculous. I don't really know what to tell you other than that. It's not going to be what you think it is. And most importantly, you'll have your questions answered. But they will be the ones you haven't thought to ask yet. Just be patient and brave. You'll see. It'll be fun. Uh-oh. Looks like you've got to go. Take care, Rose. Hearts. You are now the other girl from several hours in the future. It appears a secret passage into the mausoleum has been opened. It's getting awfully toasty in here. You gather up your belongings, including your dead cat, just cuz, and descend. Alright, Jade, stop being the other girl. We're gonna pass for John again. You've spent enough time for now concerning yourself with the future of your friends. John will not be available until later. By then he will have his hands full, as will you. You pack up your lunch top and get ready to take care of some business downstairs. Ascend. Arlabas. Try as you might, you can't stop your mind from drifting to the fate of your friends. You dwell on a particular configuration of reminders on your finger. Yeah, I feel that. Losing brain cells. Yeah. No. Alright. Well, looks like John is having a bad time. No! Wow. So glad we got Nana. Alright, also in the future. But years, not hours. Under bare white branches a sentry wakens. No! Oh, she has a whole sword. Oh god, there's a walkthrough. It's a punched card that she has made with, oh god, okay. Amazing hacker skills, notice a trend. Wait, oh, this is Dave. Wait. Yeah. Right? Because it's all lowercase. No. Is it? It might be John. I haven't actually read any of it. You know, if I could remember anything that we read in the past. This is Dave. I can tell because I stole my lexicon from him, and this is how I talk in text, so... um... Yeah, it's all lowercase. It's gotta be him. Oh, yeah, no, we're not gonna do that. I'm sorry. Oh. A door. It's a door. Rose is entering the laboratory and looking for mad scientist. There are no scientists to be found, mad or otherwise, or anyone for that matter. The lab appears to be deserted. There is a kiosk, though. Ah, shoot. It was John? Dang. I feel betrayed. It's fine. It's fine. I'm just not that cool. So I try as hard as I might. Yeah, no, there were some parts that I was like, I don't know. But I should have known by elite hacker skills. I was that's what I thought. I saw it at first and I was like, it's John. And then I was like, this doesn't make sense. John should be doing other stuff. I don't know what time that happened at. Also, I don't remember anything that's happened in the past. Look, we're going downstairs, guys. Stop. Leave me alone. We have 15 minutes. 16 minutes, okay? Just gotta keep going. Keep fighting along. Persevere. Fighting. Is it cool? What if I just start reading in Korean? 거기에서 계속 갈 수 없어. 큰 보여는. Yeah, the ground floor is still a few floors down, but the transportalizer on that level it would literally be 하지만 transportalizer because yeah, right, it's great. All these words be loan words. The level is blocked by one of Grandpa's impressive big game trophies, and you just don't think he would cotton someone moving it. Speaking of which, here are some of his trophies now. He has a million of these ghastly things. You really dislike them. Oh, this is bad. This is very ugly. You hop down a level. Grandad also likes to accumulate valiant knights from his travels. These are pretty cool, you guess. My favorite knight is the shark. What a man. Oh, I don't know. This fox right here is pretty cool, too. Is that a platypus? No, it's not a platypus. We're not talking about how dumb I am right now. In case, hello. Mummies? Oh, yeah. How could you forget about his stash of decrepit mummies? God, you hate these things. Don't stop. Right. Okay. Well, of course you gotta stop and look at them. They're beautiful. Oh. Okay. I thought we were gonna keep moving down, but I guess we are gonna talk about them. This is your grandfather's collection of what he refers to as his beauties. No lovely lady will be fit for his collection unless her portrait has spent at least 20 years bleaching in the front window of a beauty parlor, a sort of establishment he's plundered no less frequently than ancient tombs. You guess they were sort of like your sisters while growing up? And you were always encouraged to look like them. They're all awfully pretty ladies, you suppose, but it was always hard to get as excited about them as Grandpa.
Dude, study hard and keep your rifle at the ready. When adventure summons, I know you'll rise to the task and take your rightful place among the daughters of Eclectica.
That old coot sure is a bag of wind. Alright, let's complete the descent. You reach ground level. This is the stupid thing blocking the transportalizer. It is unspeakably hideous. Down the southeast hall is the grand foyer. You'll have to cross through it to leave the house. I miss button. Oh, looks like someone's pestering you, even though you logged off? Jesus Christ.
Already? Oh no! Ah. You can leave me alone! How can you even be talking to me after I blocked you? And after I logged out? I get that you're a jerk and you should shut up. Goodbye, you jerk. Look at the kiosk. Rose is looking at the kiosk. It looks like a mapping of each hub's index. It appears one of the hubs was recently unlocked. Go to the center and do a goofy dance. At the center, you find a little stage that would be perfect for supporting a spectacularly silly dance. Or it would be if standing on it didn't make you a little nervous, and also if that didn't sound like a dumb idea given the circumstances. It sort of looks like the various contraptions you've been deploying in John's house. You wonder what it does. We'll just try to plug in the laptop to a nearby hub. Great, you just vaporized your dead cat. Oh well, ashes to ashes, you guess. There's gotta be a better way to deal with this lousy tree. Looks like you can choose between picking leaves or awkwardly uprooting your whole tree, as you've been doing. You select leaf. You also turn off auto balance, since its consequences can be a little mystifying sometimes. You gather up all your items again, in an order that places your laptop in a conveniently accessible leaf. You're not sure why you didn't do this a lot sooner. Kind of a funny-looking tree now, but your concern for structural elegance is at an all-time low. Alright, we just gotta find the unlocked hub. As long as you're going to plug in your computer, you might as well find that hub. Here it is, Hub S in Lab 0413. It is unlocked and thus removable from the grid. You suspect this is the same beacon transmitter that the unsecured signal You suspect this was the same beacon transmitting the unsecured signal that you were using earlier. You pick the laptop leaf from the tree. You plug the laptop into the hub, then capture log the hub and the laptop. There must be a better place around here to set up your computer. This huge grid of electronics is sort of uninviting. You look around. Hey, what's that? It's another one of those ominous countdowns. You didn't notice it when you first entered the lab about a minute ago. It looks like this one may have been ticking for years. Whatever it's ticking down to, there isn't much time. You can only hope that when you turn on your computer again, there will be a connection. Invitation from one Mr. Strider. Chances are low, though. Another timer winds down sideways. Oh god, I have so many tabs open. Yeah, that's pretty sideways. Oh god. Oh no. Oh, that doesn't do anything. Alright, again in the future, Dave absconds. Beat down round 2, Kurt Bigsley. Or something. I don't know, I can't read. Again, I am illiterate. Let's abscond. Oh no! Can't abscond, bro! I should have pressed from the beginning, but alright, yeah. Jin Jin, Jin Jin. It is. No, I just completely forgot what I was saying. Alright, it keeps happening. Oh god, what does? You don't even have time to humor every random thought that pops into your head. The clock is ticking. The stairs. I warned you about the stairs, bro. Alright, we're gonna look around for anything else of importance. This looks like something of importance. Oh, goodness gracious. It looks colorful.
Look. Crunch. No, I really lived yet. I'm sorry. I know I skipped it. I'm sorry. Fine, we'll go back. You insist. Go back. It's just for you. I'm gonna have nightmares about I warned you about the stairs. I had a dream that Adam Driver died. It's just the weirdest dream. The stairs. Alright. Anyways. Now that we've been warned about the stairs, sufficiently warned about the stairs, Rose has discovered something terrifying. It appears to be Skynet's primary session terminal, monitoring a great number of SPURB sessions in the northeastern United States and parts of Canada. Upon further investigation, you draw some logical conclusions. This is like northeast. If these are supposed to be the Great Lake. What is this? Is this Canada up here? That's not like the border. I don't know where this is. Okay, that's kind of what I thought. But okay. Right, upon you logical conclusions, it looks like each session consists of an IP address and a physical location. The colored dots on the map appear to be meteor impact sites. It seems each session corresponds with a meteor, but not all meteors have sessions. The color of the dot appears to indicate the status of the meteor's descent. The red dots indicate meteors that have already landed. Yellow dots are imminent collisions. Green will impact later, and blue will take the longest to touch down. Use the panel to center on your present location and zoom in. Surrounding the lab are, of course, hundreds of smaller meteors that have been raining down steadily throughout the evening. Most of these meteorites have either landed already or will shortly. Centered over the lab is a significantly larger imminent collision. You can't say precisely how imminent, but you could certainly take an educated stab at it. Just southwest of the lab, centered suspiciously near the location of your house, is an even larger looming collision, though this one appears to be slightly less imminent. This terminal looks like it can monitor any meteor or session around the world. Search filters can be applied as well, restricting results based on size, time of impact, location, and so on. That thing on the right? Wait. Oh, you're right. That's Massachusetts. Okay. Wow. That's about where I thought, roughly. This is very zoomed out view of the world. You zoom way out and narrow the search based on sight. The two at the top of the list appear to be the biggest by far. You examine only their coordinates. The second biggest is centered over a US city. The biggest, by a landslide, is, luckily for the Earth, you suppose, way out in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. You plug the laptop into the hub again and turn it on. It is now powered and connected to the wireless signal that the hub is broadcasting. Your SPURB session reconnects. No sign of John here. You wonder why the house is shaking. Last time you saw him, he was on one of the roof platforms. You'll have to navigate via Spurb interface to find him.
Oh god. I get to navigate.
He's just getting knocked back and forth. I'm right-handed. I don't even play guitar. Obviously, I don't know what hand I am. That's embarrassing. The oven is now also sprited. All of these appliances have been sprited. Fantastic. Alright. High five Nanakin. Yeah, well, she was left hanging long enough. Oh, hey! You're back! Oh, so you mean Dave connected with you? Okay. I don't really think I get it. Is this relevant? Okay, later. Right. We are gonna rocket up the ladder to the dizzying heights of the vaunted Boy Skylark rung. Your new feather is hard-earned and well-deserved, and alarmingly fashionable. We're gonna collect the fat loot, sir. It's pretty bad. You and your ceramic portcollar rejoice in the mound of wealth yielded from your meteoric ascent up the ladder. You are still not sure what all the boon dollars can actually get you, but when pulling in such an insane loot hand over fist like this, who cares? Not you. We'll just pick up as much grist as you can hold. Your expended cash limit is more than enough to accommodate the grist windfall. You gather up 2,260 pieces of build grist, 1,040 pieces of shale, 490 drops of tar, and 350 drops of mercury. You can't wait to find out what amazing items this new supply of grist will be just barely insufficient to produce. Oh god, there's grist litter down there too. Those stupid ogres were like ogres were like huge grist pinatas. One of those big sour grape electric Holocaust fruit gushers is jammed in the hole of the roof platform. You guess there's only one way to get it. Dun dun. Okay, Nana, I will. Hey, Nana. Since I am trying to get up to that gate, and since you can sort of conjure floating beds and throw me all around, couldn't you just throw me up the gate? Oh, okay. I guess that's what I figured. So just one more thing. Do you think that instead of telling me exactly why that is with a clearer explanation, you can give me a series of really coy riddles about it and then sort of giggle? I guess. I suddenly understand everything. Alright, and before we find this place, we should save because our 2 hours is up. We've had so much fun, but yet we arrive in this dream world, and that was wrong. I was not fast enough. We arrived in this dream world, and now we must end. Anybody see the cat do anything? Did the cat attack whenever that guy got blocked? Or, the spammer? I don't know. I'll have to watch back. I don't know if it said it did things, but I'm not convinced. Not convinced. I haven't, see, I want to get, like, there's different colors that can come in, and I'm really interested in getting the different colors, but also, that's, you know, it costs real money, and, I'm not gonna pay real money, and I can't even tell what it does. You can also unlock more actions for it with real money. Unless anyone else is interested in getting a stream pet, in which case I have a referral link to give you. Boy, do I have a referral link. Just like hit me up, send me a message, say, hey, I'm streaming and I want a stream pet. Do you have a referral link? I think your first one's free. That or you get points whenever you sign up that I was not aware of because I was on mobile and I didn't understand how it worked. I could be wrong. I'm wrong fairly often, actually. But no. I mean, I was wrong many times just within this stream, obviously. So that's neat. Wonder if anyone is reading Homestuck today. Oh, somebody is reading Homestuck today. They are at Act 2. So I mean, they're about where we were last week, actually. But they're a brand new streamer who just wants to try streaming. This is Crazy Tribble. And, yeah. So, as soon as I learn how to type and have the ability to speak again and read and am literate, we'll traverse over there. Actually, that was pretty easy. So, yeah, it's easier than trying to find a Minecraft stream to raid. Wow, that was hard. Yes. There were so many of them, and it was so hard to choose, so I just said, no. I'll do that some other time whenever I'm more prepared. Because I need to follow more small Minecraft streamers, you know? If y'all have any Minecraft streamers that y'all small Minecraft stream. I know about the big ones. Trust me, I know about the big ones. But if you have any small ones that you want me to check out, get the MCC. Sweet MCC. Alright, boys and gals and non-binary pals and other pals. All my pals. I just thank you so much for being here and watching. It means everything to me. I am not a furry, nor have I ever been a furry. And if you missed part of the stream, it will be uploaded to YouTube. There's actually a couple people who are watching it on YouTube. Like, they don't watch it on my stream, but they are watching it on YouTube. And somebody was like, I am watching 5 different accounts read Homestuck, and I was like, oh my god, you have dedication. I would get so lost. I'm not a furry. It probably sounded like a gremlin. I'm so sorry. Anyways, let's do this read, all right? I will see you boys later. And non-boy, I'm sorry. I keep doing it. I'm so sorry. I don't mean it in any bad way. I want y'all to know that, okay? I want y'all to know that I respect your pronouns. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Ways. Alright. I will see y'all Friday for Danganronpa. Friday. Gotta start chapter 1 of V3. Woo! Bye, everybody. Even though only